Thank you for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. My pronouns are she and her. And today's chair yoga practice, we will be using a chair, but still focusing on opening up and strengthening the lower body. So if you have had an ankle, knee, or hip injury, you might try this sequence to see how it works for you to do some things that are supported, but still help you to rebuild your strength. As always, if anything causes you any pain, don't do it. Just find stillness and find your breath, or find a different posture that does feel good to you, just by listening to your own body. So as you can see, I have two blocks. One on either side of my chair. They are optional. You do not need them for this practice, but if you have yoga blocks or something similar, like a couple of boxes or thick pillows, or I don't know, maybe a big dog, something like that, that you can use to help support you, definitely go grab those now. Also make sure that your feet can contact the floor. Same thing here. If they don't reach all the way down to the floor, get something to prop them up so that you're really grounded and supported here. Speaking of being grounded, let's go ahead and do that, and let's just come into the present moment by just rocking back and forth a little bit, forward and back, and just begin to notice your feet touching the floor and your seat touching your chair, and begin to notice your breath. Just getting a little easy, gentle movement. And just notice the breath as it flows in and out of your nostrils. Next time you come forward, inhale here, stay here for just a moment. And then rock back as you exhale, maybe drawing the chin to the chest and the belly button towards the spine. And then slowly with your inhale, draw the heart forward, hinge forward at the hips any amount. Exhale, draw back, belly button to the spine, chin to the chest. Two more like that. Move with your breath at your own pace. Inhaling as you come forward, drawing the heart forward, maybe lifting the chin a bit. And as you exhale, round back, maybe even reach the arms forward and wiggle your fingers. And then the next time you inhale, we'll come right back up to that nice tall spine. And we'll just roll one shoulder and then the other. Just kind of letting it be slow and a little bit sexy maybe. And then roll the shoulders in the opposite direction and it gets less sexy and more awkward, but we want to balance everything out. And then we'll inhale and raise the arms up alongside the ears, bring the palms together and the hands right on down to your heart. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of movement here in those hips. So from your flat chair, preferably one without arms, we're going to take kind of a supported warrior two position. So you'll turn to your right and let the left thigh come off the chair and kind of scooch forward to the front of the chair so that your whole entire right thigh is supported and your right foot comes down to the earth. And then we're just gonna send that right leg out to the side and back and press into that outside edge of the left foot. When you engage that outside edge, the whole sole of the foot, that also engages the ligaments and tendons that support your knee, and so we want to keep the knees nice and supported here. Don't lock the knee, but you can have that leg as straight as you like, But if you like, well, it probably would be a strain on your ankle if you had the knee bent. So if this is a little far back for you, just send the leg out to the side. But send it back as far back as is comfortable and where your right foot can still touch the earth. And we'll just inhale and draw the arms out to the sides. And in fact, I need a little extra height here, not uncommon for me. We'll draw the arms out and come into your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades down the back. The tendency is to kind of lean forward here, but we want to draw up to a nice, straight, strong spine. And because I have my camera on, I can see that my arms are a little out of whack. So maybe do this with your camera on too if you can, or just glance back at that rear arm and the front arm and see if you can get them as close to level as possible. Looking out over your front fingertips, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2 pose. And really press into the back foot, press down onto the earth with the front foot, and begin to think about the qualities that embody the warrior here for you. Maybe justice, maybe courage. Inhale here. One more exhale. Whoop, check your levels. And then we'll turn the right palm up. Reach the left arm down behind the left hip and reach that right arm up towards the sky. Kind of a reverse warrior here. You can bring that left hand to the left thigh if you like. And you can reach those right fingertips back any amount farther that feels good to your right side body. Stay for a full breath here. And then we'll inhale back to your warrior two. Stay for that exhale, level out. And then we'll inhale side angle. Bring the right forearm to the top of the right thigh and bring the left hand to the left hip. And you can kind of look down at your foot and then rotate your heart and your gaze open and maybe even look up towards the sky. Barely using this right arm here to support you, just really little. As my teacher Kelly would say, butterfly kisses. Very gentle touch here. We're not pressing down at all. From here, you might reach that left arm up towards the sky. Maybe even looking up towards your left hand if that feels okay in your neck. And if you like, on your next inhale, you can extend that left arm over the left ear, coming into more of an extended side angle. Drawing your fingertips away from the outside edge of your left foot, getting really long in the left side body here, staying lifted in the right side body. Breathe here. And then we'll inhale back to warrior two, looking out over that front hand. And then we're just going to switch sides. So go ahead and turn to your left. Let the right thigh come off. Find a prop for support underneath the left foot if you need to bring the earth a little closer to you. And then we'll send that right leg out. Nice and strong, pressing into the outside edge of the right foot. Find that nice tall spine here and looking out to the left, reach your arms out. Embodying the characteristics of the warrior here. Ooh, got it level on the first shot. Try and be mindful here of keeping those shoulder blades down the back and the chin tucked. Press strongly into both feet. One more full breath. And then we'll turn the left palm up. Reach the right hand down towards the right hip or to the right outside of the thigh and reach the left hand up. Breathing here. Getting really long through the left side body, reaching those fingertips up towards the sky as you press the left sit bones down to the chair, getting super long. Maybe reaching farther back if a bigger stretch feels good in the left side body. One more full breath here. We'll inhale back to warrior two. Stay for that exhale, settling those shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale to your side angle. Just bring that right hand to the hip for now. And let your body have a chance to get used to this new posture. Ooh, if your hip is sore, you might take your fingers and give your hip a little massage while you're here. Maybe get that low back in. Sorry I missed that on the first side, if your first side could have used it. But always take whatever opportunity you have to give yourself a little massage. It just feels nummy. And then we'll reach that right arm up to the sky. Maybe look up towards the right hand. Open up the heart. Don't want to be spiraling down towards the floor, but up towards the sky. And then as you next inhale, you might find that extended side angle. Reaching long from the outside edge of the right foot this time. Wiggle those right fingertips. Maybe rotate that pinky down towards the earth and notice how that draws the shoulder blade down your back. Next time you inhale, we'll come back to our warrior two. Exhale to release and come back to center. Now we're going to go back to the right side again, so set yourself up here. Coming into that same warrior two, we're just going to find a little dynamic movement here. So inhale, warrior two. Stay for the exhale. Turn the right palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle of your choice, hand at hip up to the sky or extended. Stay for the exhale here and we'll inhale back to warrior two. Stay for your exhale. And now we'll move with the breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle of your choice. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle, and stay. Getting really, really long here. And then we'll inhale back to your warrior two. Exhale, unwind, come through center, and we'll do that on the opposite side. Find your warrior two legs. Go through the checklist, soles of the feet strongly pressing down towards the earth. Arms level, looking out over that front arm. Full breath here. And then we'll inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle of your choice. Hopefully what you did on the first side is the same as the second. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two. One more full round here. And And then reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle, and stay. Just stay here for a couple breaths. Explore how this feels. Explore that engagement of the right leg. You might even notice the inner thigh beginning to shake. Just let it happen, just discharging energy. And then we'll inhale back high to the sky and exhale to come all the way back to center. Let's get into the hip flexors just a little bit here. Gonna come to the right once again and come as far to the edge of the chair as you can safely do. And we're just gonna bend the left knee and either bring the top of the left foot down to the floor or press into your tucked under toes. So you can be pressing back like this or top of the toes down like that. Hold on to your chair for support. Find your tall spine. And from either position, we're just gonna rock that leg back and forth. In fact, let's all go ahead and tuck the toes and just explore warming up the shin and the calf and a little movement in the hip. And then we'll all bring the top of the foot to the mat and maybe bring that leg in and out. Just a little different movement in the hip here. And then find the position that feels best in your legs and let that left foot slide back as far as feels good in the front of the hip flexor here. So this can be a little quad stretch as well. Kind of tuck that tailbone under just a little bit to increase the stretch in the front of the thigh. Couple breaths here. Ooh, opportunity to massage the left hip, guys, if you want to. Or not guys, humans, yogis. Guys, I didn't realize refers back to kind of, Google it. I'm not going to explain it because I'll probably say it wrong. But not a great term. We can come up with better. So yogis, take this opportunity to massage the low back, the hip, maybe along the outside of the thigh. You'll increase your flexibility, you'll lower your blood pressure, you'll release some tension. It's all good. All massage is good. And then without too much fuss or fanfare, we're just gonna switch around and do the opposite side. So let's go ahead and drop that right knee down. Find your tall spine, support of your chair. We're gonna start with the toes tucked under, and we're just gonna rock back and forth, forward and back in this right hip. Scooching as close to the front edge of the chair as you safely can. And then we'll turn the top of the foot to the mat and just draw the thigh open and closed. Just getting some different movement in the hip. And then toes tucked under or top of the foot to the mat. Let's send that foot back as far as you comfortably can. Getting a nice stretch through the front of the hip flexor and the quad. Finding that tall spine, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Releasing tension, taking the opportunity to do a little self-massage here. And you can use your fingertips or your knuckles or your heel of your hand. If you have like a smooth stone or something like that, you can always rub that along any tender areas of the body. And we'll just be here for one more full breath. And we'll exhale to come back to center. And then we'll just find one more little movement here. Bring the left ankle to the top of the right thigh, or cross the knee over the top of the right thigh, or cross the left ankle in front. Whichever you prefer, we're gonna find that tall spine. Let's just inhale here. Exhale, relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. And then let's inhale the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, twist to your left. Bring your right hand to your left leg somewhere, maybe the knee, the shin, top of the thigh, whatever feels good. Same thing with that left arm, can be resting on your leg, your chair, maybe back of chair, whatever feels nice. We're just going to twist gently here. We're not going to push or pull, but we are going to find that tall spine and the tucked chin, getting taller with every in-breath, and soften with every exhale. One more time. And then we'll inhale back to center. Exhale, hands meet your shins. Hinge forward at the hips any amount. And just breathe into the hips and the low back here. Draw that air down nice and deep so the belly expands. And with the belly against the thigh here, you got nothing to breathe into but that low back and those hips. So just really milk it for all it's worth here. Soften on the exhale. One more full breath here. And then inhale back to a tall spine. Switch legs. Right ankle anywhere you want it to be, but just pretty much where it was on the first side, just to make things nice and even. Let's inhale the arms high to the sky. Victorious pose. Exhale, twist right. Bring that left hand to the right leg, wherever it comfortably falls. Right hand to your chair, your body. And we'll take a few breaths here, getting longer as you inhale, getting softer as you exhale. And then we'll inhale back high to the sky, coming to center. Exhale, release the hands, hinge forward at the hips. Draw the heart forward as you continue breathing on your inhale. Exhale to soften. Let that in-breath fill up the low belly, the low back, the hips. Exhale, soften and release any tension. And then we'll inhale one more time here. Soften a little bit more as you exhale. And then we'll all together inhale back to a tall spine. Release the right leg. Bring the hands to the knees and just windshield wiper the knees gently from side to side. And then we'll simply hug the right knee in towards the heart. Rotate that ankle in one direction and then the other. Maybe point and flex the foot. Maybe rock the ankle from side to side. And then we'll interlace the fingers around the front of the left shin, maybe changing it up so the opposite index finger is on top. We'll hug that knee in and find some ankle movement here, rotating in one direction and then the other. Pointing and flexing. And rocking from side to side. We'll release the legs down. Find your tall seat once again. Bring your hands to rest on the top of your thighs and find a soft gaze or close your eyes. Let's find 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth or nose with a big sigh. Last time. the arms up high to the sky. Palms come together. Exhale, hands come right on down to meet your heart. Maybe bow the chin towards the chest. A moment of gratitude for yourself, for taking care of yourself, taking time out to be in your breath, in your body, and in the present moment. The light within me honors and reveres the light within each of you. Namaste.